I made a series of 10 videos following my progress, my journey in getting monetized on YouTube. And then another couple after I joined the YouTube Partner Program, just summarizing what the 10 videos said, but also one detailing how much I actually made in my first month of being monetized. They're here. I will put links in the description to the series of 10 and also to the 2. I did the series because I wanted to keep myself on track and keep myself honest. Also, I'm used to providing regular progress reports and milestone reports in my regular 9-to-5 job for projects that I'm involved in. So it felt natural to me to create a progress report each week on my journey to monetization because I wanted to treat it like a priority project in my life. The weekly report was for me, but to keep me honest, I also posted it onto the internet on YouTube for the internet to see. I find it easy to procrastinate and to skip out on routines that I find tedious or boring or that I just flat out don't want to do. I know this about myself. So making these 10 weekly videos, I didn't know it would be 10 at the time, but making these weekly progress report videos was my way of making sure that I didn't blow off making a video every week or improving something every week or learning how to do something new every week. I knew that if I committed to the internet, even if it was only 69 people, my 69 subscribers at the time, then I would feel honor bound to actually do it. For me, turning it into a work project with milestone reports and then posting it to the internet was enough to counteract my procrastination. But I do have issues with self-sabotage at times. And that's what procrastination is, a form of self-sabotage. And in the comments on those videos, I see a lot of other people, just like me, who have some problems with self-sabotage. In general, the comments on those videos, the monetization videos, are positive and supportive and inspiring. Generally all good. Lots of people said that they had been putting off starting a YouTube channel because they thought it was only for younger people. But because I had now proven that it could be done by us, the silver people, they were galvanized and they were going to be starting their channels now. And that I love. And that is why I put those videos out there to inspire people to get off the fence and to start their channels now. So excellent work to everyone who took the message and is running with it. I am very proud of you. However, there were some other comments which were very obviously self-sabotaging comments. And I'm not going to call out the specific people or name them or anything, but I just thought that I would share sort of the 4 themes of self-sabotaging comments that were coming up and maybe give you some tactics to overcome them if you see yourself. The number 1 self-sabotaging comment that I saw by far was some form of the "I'm so busy. I'm too busy. I have 3 kids and my aging parent and I have to eat 3 times a day or my blood sugar gets low and the dog is sick and I'm so busy. I'm too busy is what those comments basically got around to. I can't start the YouTube channel because I'm too busy. The number 2 most common self-sabotaging comment was, I don't know how to do it. You have to be techie. I'm not a techie person. I don't have the equipment. I can't learn like that. I don't know how to do it. I don't understand the process. I'm not smart enough. The third one is people who are afraid. They're afraid of mean people making comments on their videos. They're afraid of friends and family finding out and laughing at them or thinking that they're silly. They are afraid of internet people stealing their information somehow. They are afraid of failure, obviously, but fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of what other people will say or do or think of you. Fear was the number 3. And the 4th group of comments, self-sabotaging comments, were all of the comments about how these people were almost ready to post their first video. They just had to do something. So a lot of people just had to get the right equipment, just had to get the lighting, just had to get audio. They were practicing and taking courses in how to edit videos. And once they were good at it, they were going to make, you know, their first video then, but they weren't quite ready yet. They just needed to get this under their belt first. And those people are the perfectionist people, I think. People who just need everything to be perfect before they put something out. So the excuse is that their camera or their equipment isn't perfect, or that their skills are not perfect, that the lighting is not perfect. Things are not perfect, and that's their excuse for procrastinating, for self-sabotaging. For me, my saving grace is that I know that I procrastinate. I tend to procrastinate. I know this about myself. I'm self-aware. Can we say that? I am self-aware that I'm a procrastinator. Knowing that I procrastinate, I can mitigate that. And that is what I did with the YouTube monetization series that I made. I know that I procrastinate. I know that I blow things off. And so in order to mitigate it, I said to the internet out there that I would be making 1 video per week outlining my progress. And that made me make the videos. If that worked for you, great. But I think the primary takeaway right there is that you have to know yourself. You have to know that you're self-sabotaging yourself. If you don't know, you'll never be able to fix it. So if you find yourself procrastinating a lot, recognize it as a sign of self-sabotage. Figure out how you can mitigate it for yourself. Not one way is going to work for everybody, but you should know yourself how to prevent yourself from procrastinating, whether it's a carrot or whether it's a stick that you need to use on yourself to get you moving forward. If you know that you have negative self-talk, if you have low self-esteem, if you have a dreaded fear of failure that just prevents you from taking on any new project or starting something new and exciting like a YouTube channel, know that about yourself. Identify it as soon as it happens, as soon as that little voice in your head goes off saying, you can't do that, you're not good enough, people will laugh at you. As soon as you hear that, recognize it for what it is. It's self-sabotage. Stop it, put a check in it, and counteract it with something positive. Say something positive to yourself. Yes, I can. That was then, this is now. Today is a new day, and I will be better. Being able to identify that you are talking negatively to yourself doesn't just happen overnight. And listening to yourself saying positive things also doesn't just happen overnight. You have to practice it and you have to be aware of it. But it can really, really help in starting new things and moving forward with adventure, let's say, if you can get over the negative self-talk and start treating yourself just a little kinder, with a little more gentleness, and saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let's give it a try. Even if we fail, at least we tried. If you're a perfectionist who cannot deliver on anything unless it is perfect, I have one quote for you by Sheryl Sandberg. She's the former COO of Facebook, which is Meta now, I think. Anyhow, she said, done is better than perfect. And that's what I live by. Done is better than perfect. Getting something finished is better than taking forever to make it perfect and maybe never delivering on it. And if you're still having problems with that, if you absolutely must have everything perfect, think of it more as a balance perspective. Not everything in your life has to be perfect. Pick and choose the ones that need to be perfect and finish the rest of them. Make the YouTube video one of the ones that you finish and get done. Make other things in your life perfect, but just get these things finished, done, and up on the web. And if you are someone who is afraid of the unknown, who procrastinates because you don't know how to do it, YouTube is only for young people, it's fixed, and they only allow so many people to meet the criteria, and the rest of the people they just let struggle. If you're a fear of the unknown person, then I fully suggest, and I made a video earlier about transforming fear of change into potential for growth. It's a good one to watch if you are also in this fear of the unknown camp. In that video, I go over how to chop up seemingly impossible, large, scary adventures into smaller, easily achievable goals. So in the case of you don't know how to YouTube, I don't know how to do it, well, set yourself a goal of watching 3 or 4 YouTube videos on how to use your phone as a camera, how to take video with your phone. Each of the YouTube videos will be like 8 to 12 minutes long. You can do 3 or 4 videos in a week and just learn how to use your phone as a camera and take video. Great. Next week, another small step. Watch more videos on how to edit videos that you've made on your phone. Watch 3 or 4 of those. Maybe download the software and then upload those videos that you've been making all week as you practice and start trying to stitch them together. You don't have to put anything on YouTube yet. Just take these small steps and keep adding on to them. Keep building them up. Eventually, it won't be an unknown thing and you won't be afraid of it anymore. And you'll be able to post to YouTube. I think a lot of time procrastination is a lot about focus. We give ourselves way too much to do, way too much to think about. So if you can just narrow down all of the things in your life that you're trying to get a handle on and march forward with, sort of pick your poison. Again, chop it up into manageable tasks, manageable things that you need to get done, and just accomplish 1 or 2 of them each day, then that mountain of things that you've been procrastinating about will slowly melt away as you get rid of them by focusing on 1 or 2 and finishing them, and then 1 or 2 more, finish them. In the end, when it comes to combating self-sabotage, I find that it helps a lot to keep revisiting my goal or my dream for why I wanted to do X, Y, or Z in the first place, because that refreshes my original reason for doing it and really helps me focus or refocus back on getting it done. And let's face it, every time you accomplish a task on your way to accomplishing something that's a big dream or a big goal, it just reinforces that you're on the right path. For all of you who are saying you don't have the right equipment, I'm going to put a list of the equipment that I use in the description below, and also some links to YouTube creators who really helped me, their channels. It's Think Media and vidIQ and Ali Abdal. I don't know if you've watched them before, but all of their videos are geared towards either productivity or straight up how to succeed at YouTube, how to succeed at making videos for YouTube, how to edit for YouTube, how to put videos up on YouTube, everything to do with YouTube. And I swear I must have watched hundreds of hours on those 3 channels in order to help myself improve in my video making and in my YouTubing. And they really, really helped. I feel that they really helped me. So I hope that this video helps you get over your sense of procrastination and self-sabotage and get off the couch and get to doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. What are your dreams? What are your goals? Leave me a comment.